Okay, y'all, so what I use to season my chicken is mustard. I love to use the Creole seasoning, but as you can see, I am out of it, so I'm going to substitute for the Slap Your Mama, and this is the hot one. I like to add cayenne pepper to mine when I'm seasoning. So I'm gonna try this Slap Your Mama seasoning and see how I like it on my chicken. But this is the seasoning I normally use right here. If you don't have this, then you could just use salt, pepper, and just a little bit of cayenne. Don't go too heavy on it, okay? So mustard. Let me show y'all the seasonings that I normally use first. Mustard, Tony's Creole seasoning, onion powder, garlic powder, parsley, paprika, and hot sauce. Okay, so these are the ones that I normally use on my chicken every time I fry my chicken. Every single time. But since I don't have it, to substitute for the Tony's, I am going to be using the hot Slap Your Mama. And I'm going to be adding just a little bit of salt. Normally when I use my Tony's, I know I don't need the salt. So I'm just going to add a little bit of salt because I'm not familiar with the Slap Your Mama. Okay? Alright. So I have my chicken cleaned and washed, and I've already showed y'all how I clean my chicken. Okay, so I'm gonna add mustard all over this chicken, and I just have some thighs and legs. Y'all, if y'all haven't tried the chicken with mustard, I don't know what you're waiting on. This is so delicious. Chicken, pork chop, ribs. Even when I barbecue my ribs on the grill, I do the same thing. Okay, so mustard. Hold on, y'all. I got my chicken broth going over here. The skin and fat and stuff that I took off here, I got me some chicken broth going over there. Okay, so then I'm going to add this Slap Your Mama seasoning. And season it to your taste. Because my taste isn't your taste, and we may not be cooking the same amount. So season to your taste. The only thing I can tell you is season your meat until you see the seasoning, you know, just sitting on it, on your meat. You know sometimes when people season their meat, you know, it still look bland. Add a little bit, just a little bit more seasoning. Okay, so that was the paprika. This is the garlic, onion powder. I'm gonna add just a little salt, just in case that Slap Your Mama is salty. Parsley. And hot sauce. You're going to mix all this up and let it sit in your refrigerator overnight, or let it marinate for about an hour to let them seasonings get on that meat and marinate real good. Okay? Alright, I had to get me some gloves so I can mix up this chicken. Y'all know I tell you to massage, massage, massage. Massage these seasonings into every last single piece of your chicken, okay? Massage it in. Don't be scared. Get in there and get all that meat coated with that good seasoning. And don't forget, like I told you, go up under that skin and season that chicken. Season that chicken, honey. Same thing with your drums. Get up under that skin. Let's work it all the way down. I know I eat my chicken all the way down, honey. If you need some lessons on eating chicken, I'm the one. But how have y'all been doing? I've been doing pretty good. Okay, so now mix all that around. And just, you're gonna take this and just sit it in your refrigerator, cover it up, sit it in your refrigerator for about an hour or overnight. I'm telling you, y'all will love it. I'm telling you now. And when I come back, I'm gonna show you how to make some delicious potato logs. Okay, let me pull these gloves off so I can show you what it looks like. So this is what our chicken looking like. Now, get this on in the refrigerator, let it marinate, and that's what I'm about to do, and I will be back. Okay, family, now I am back, and I'm finna show y'all what I do to make my potato wedges. So, as you can see, I have 2 large size potatoes, and I'm just peeling them. If you would like, you can leave the skin on, but I peel mine. I do them both ways, to tell you the truth. It just depends on my mood. But I'm going to flour these, and so when I flour them or whatever, well, bread them, 9 times out of 10 I peel them. It's not too many times that I leave the skin on. I like them better peeled, because sometimes that skin have a little funny taste to them, to me. So I peel these, now rinsing them off. Okay, so to make my potato wedges, I just take my potato. As you can see, it was cut. I took the skin off or whatever. So now I'm just gonna take them and cut them down the middle. Whichever way your potato middle is, that's the middle that you cut it down the middle. Okay. All right. So now I take that and cut that down the middle. Or cut them in half, rather. Okay. Okay, so now we got this. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take each one of these and I'm gonna slice those in half. And then it's gonna give me wedges like this. Some nice large wedges. If it's too big, sometimes you might have to see that one a little too small, but I can leave that one like that. But if it's too big, you might have to slice it 3 times. I'm gonna just slice this one a little bit. You can let them stay big like that. I've eaten them that big. It's not gonna hurt you. But just slice them up. See? Some big, nice sized potatoes. Cut this one again. Cut that one again. All right. So now I got my wedges all cut up. So now I'm going to season my wedges, and I'm going to season the breading that I'm going to use. So how I do my breading is Hold on, y'all. How I do the breading is I use cornmeal, just a little cornmeal. Just I don't measure, y'all. Just put probably equal parts of all of them. Some seasoned breadcrumbs. Okay. And some flour. That was a little less flour, okay? So then I'm gonna season this, and I'm gonna put some onion powder. You could put salt, pepper, but I got some Slap Your Mama, and I'm gonna season that with the Slap Your Mama seasoning. Okay, and I'm gonna add some salt, y'all. This ain't onion, this is salt. I put my salt in this container. I know somebody said something. Okay, some salt and garlic powder and parsley. Okay, so now we're gonna season these potatoes, and we're gonna season them with the same thing. Okay, so I'm gonna get this seasoning and go all over. These some big potatoes, y'all, so you got to season them. Some garlic powder. Salt. Onion powder. And some parsley. And I'm using the Slap Your Mama seasoning, y'all. But if I had any more of my Tony's Creole seasoning, this is what I'll be using in the place of the Slap Your Mama. Okay? So now just coat those well with this seasoning. Alright, y'all, so this is what we got. So now, with my hand, because I'm going to be using my hand anyway, this is the seasoning. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to mix that all up together. Okay? Season it to your taste. I'm going to tell y'all that every time. Season to your taste. So take your potatoes and drop them in there and just toss them around in there. Be gentle with them because you can knock the flour off of, the bread and off of them. Okay? And you're just going to take them out. And you can lay them on a plate or whatever. But I'm just going to put them right here. Alright? And this is what they look like when you season them and coat them. Don't put them on top of each other because you don't want the bread to come off of it, you know. You can put it in the bag too and just shake them up to make it easy for you. Alright, so that's them. I'll be back when it's time to fry them. While I'm at it, y'all, I'm finna go ahead on and get my flour ready for my chicken. I'm gonna show y'all how I do that. Okay, so I'm just gonna get me some flour and put it in this bowl. Okay, so now I'm gonna add some parsley, some Slap Your Mama seasoning, some onion powder, garlic powder, salt, and I would put some black pepper, but I ain't got no black pepper. That's why I ain't been using black pepper, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna just mix all that up. Then I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna put it in my bag. And this is how I'm gonna bread my chicken. I'm gonna put my flour in my bag and I'm gonna put the chicken in the bag, shake it up. I'll be back. All right, y'all, my grease is heated up. Hopefully it ain't too hot. So I ain't want to put it there because I ain't want to be all in the camera, but I got my bag with my flour. And so I'm gonna get me a chicken thigh, 2 chicken thighs, and 2 legs. And put them on in there. All right, and I'm gonna get this shook all up in the bag. Shake it up, get that bread on that chicken good. Okay, my grease is hot, so I'm gonna shake that flour off of there and just lay them down in there. Meat side down first. And lay your chicken in there away from you and do not overcrowd your pan. Alright, let me get some more flour on here. So now that I have that, I'm going to let this fry. I'm going to take me a lid and I'm going to put it on there to lock in all my flavors and everything. I don't want it to escape into the air. I want them flavors to go back down inside my chicken. So I'm going to let this fry. Okay, I'm going to time this for y'all. I got 2 thighs and 2 legs and my heat is on medium. And I'm going to let this fry. When I come back, I'm going to show y'all what it looks like. And then we're going to fry them potato logs and let you see what those look like. And then we're going to be done with this video. It ain't going to be too long today. Alright, y'all, be back. Okay, it's been 8 minutes already. And I have not touched my chicken. The only thing I did was put it down in there and put the lid on it. You do not want to touch your chicken as soon as you put it in the grease. Reason being is because you will knock the flour off of your chicken. So you don't want to do that. Leave it alone and let it build up a little crust on it first, then you can touch it. I do not poke my chicken with a fork, with a knife, no nothing. I use this or I use tongs to turn my chicken and to take my chicken out of the pot. I cannot stress it enough. Do not poke your chicken. Reason being, if you want some dry chicken, then go on and poke all day long if you want them. But if you want some juicy chicken, do not poke it. Just gently turn it over with something like this, or get you some tongs and turn them over. If you don't know what tongs is, this is tongs. Either one will work, okay? So, I want y'all to see what it looks like. Hold on. Like I said, my grease is on medium now. Hold on. Okay. I did not use fresh grease out the bottle, but my grease is fresh. It's been used a few times, but I strained it and stuff like that. So you see how this chicken is looking? It's got a crust on it. It's safe to turn it. So now look. Just take that chicken. Just roll it over. Be gentle. Do not poke this chicken. If you fry it at a rapid, steady heat where it'll fry like this. First I turn my heat up on high to get my grease hot. Then when I put my chicken in here, I turn it down on medium because I want my chicken to fry slowly. I don't want to fry it too fast. And the outside get done quicker than the inside. You don't want that because you'll think your chicken is ready. And if you listen to your chicken, it tells you when it's ready because the sound of it just sounds different. You have a loud fry in the beginning, but once it starts getting done, it starts getting silent. So just turn that chicken over. And then I'm going to put my lid back on it. And then I'll come back when it's done. Okay, y'all. So, when I cleaned my chicken, the fat and the skin that I cut off of it, I made some chicken broth. And so, I've been waiting on it to cool down. It's still a little hot. A lot of hot, to tell you the truth. But hopefully it's not too hot for this bowl. And so, in this pot, I have my chicken broth. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and I'm going to pour it in this bowl. But I'm straining it. And it's still hot, y'all. But I'm trying to get it cooled down quick as possible so I can get this put in my freezer. But I seasoned it with some chicken base. Those skins that I be telling y'all about when I be cleaning my onions and stuff. The skins from it I save. I use that. I use some celery salt, basil. The chicken seasoning I'm talking about is the chicken bouillon seasoning. Onion powder, garlic powder, and what else I put in here? I think that was it. So yeah, and I just strain it into my strainer and just get nothing but that broth. And then after you strain it, if it has too much grease, only thing you have to do is go across the top of it and skim that grease off. Okay, so as you can see now, I'm left with nothing but pure chicken broth. And it don't have all that stuff in there that I use to season it with. See, this is everything that I use to make that chicken broth with, y'all. And I'm telling you, if you do it like this, y'all can make some delicious homemade chicken broth. And ain't got to go to the stove and buy that chicken broth that may be too salty or may don't have enough seasoning to it. You know what you put in it. You know it's going to be good. So, yeah, when you need you some soup or something, when you got a cold or you on a liquid diet and you need you some good chicken broth, you don't want no bland chicken broth. You want you some chicken broth that you have made. And look at it. It is delicious, y'all. I'm telling you, I done tasted it already. And this chicken broth is good. So, I see a little grease on there. So, once it cooled down some more, I'm just going to go across the top with me a spoon. And I'm going to take off that grease. And I'm going to take them and I'm going to put them in me some containers and freeze them. Okay, y'all. So I'm about to check this chicken again. And as you can tell, the frying has gotten silent. It's not as, it's not as loud as it was. So that's a good indication that your chicken is about done and it is floating. So this chicken has been frying for 22 minutes. That's how long my chicken been frying. 22 minutes. So I'm gonna get it out. And as you see, it's deep in color. It's not too soft. It's crunchy. Nicely fried chicken, y'all. It got a good crust on the outside. Y'all see that chicken? And it smells so good. Woo! I can't wait. Okay. So hold on. Okay, so now those potato wedges that we made up, now we're about to take those and drop them on in this grease. And do the same thing. Do not touch them. Let them build up a crust first. Don't crowd your pan. Just let them fry. And I got a few more pieces left, but my pan is full. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let it come back up to heat, to temp or whatever, and put my lid on this and let them fry. Let them get a little crust on them. Then I'm gonna drop the rest of them in there so all of them can fry at the same time. But if you ain't good at frying, don't do that. Just do a little bit at a time. So put my lid back on there. I'm gonna let these fry. But y'all, look at this chicken. What time is it? Okay, so I just want to time them to potato wedges for y'all. Look at that chicken, y'all. Ooh, Lord, have mercy. Have y'all ever seen some good old chicken like that? And look at that. I just want to come in close for y'all. Look at that chicken. Look at that chicken. And it's going to be so good, y'all. I'm going to put me some hot sauce on that chicken. Y'all. Telling you. Alright, y'all. I'm going to let that fry and I'll be back. Okay, y'all. It's been 8 minutes. And now we're about to check these potato wedges again. I've already came and turned them one time because, you know, I told you I had to put my other ones in here. So y'all look at them. They golden brown. Woo! Yes, yes, yes. And they floating. And these work the same way. When they start floating, they are done. Okay? So all of them isn't floating yet. But I'm going to give them a little bit more time to fry so my potato wedges can be done all the way through. Okay? So I'll be back in a few minutes. Should I come back? Yeah, I'm going to be back in a few minutes. I'll be back in a few minutes when they're done, y'all. Okay, y'all see what I'm talking about? They all floating. So now I'm about to get ready to take them out. The grease. Because they done. So hold on, I'll be back. Okay. So now I'm about to get these out of the grease. They have been frying for 12 minutes. And y'all just look at those potato logs. They're nice and golden. Just look at them, y'all. Just look at them. Come this way so y'all can see. They're nice and golden. And y'all, I know they're good. I ain't got to ask nobody because I know they are delicious. Okay. So y'all, that is the homemade potato logs. Home fries or whatever y'all call them. But I call them potato logs. Okay, let me plate them up and I'll be back. Okay, y'all. This is the fried chicken and the home fries. I hope you guys like this video. And I hope y'all try my recipe. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. So, thank y'all for watching my video. And I want to thank y'all once again for all the love and support. Until next time, this is your girl Tiana. I can only be me. Peace.